Bloody hell! I was only on hiatus. Who buried me? It's like I can't take a nap in a graveyard anymore. Oh, guess I got an upgrade. Oh, and a beard. Okay, but seriously, welcome back. The channel is not dead, but 2022 was a very rough year for me and I needed a big mental health break. I only expected to need a month or two, and even now I'm not fully recovered, but I'm at a place where I'm ready to return at my own pace. So then, let's catch everyone up on what I've been planning for the channel going forward. First of all, I just want to quickly talk about an old project I've had in mind since about 2018, Sonic the Hedgehog into the Sonicverse. Originally a joke image I made, I then planned to make it into a 3-part series releasing between 2020 and 2021. Sadly come to the choice to cancel this project due to the oversaturation of multiverse stories since the release of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and due to the fact that Sonic got his own multiverse show on Netflix, which I had predicted would be the case once I heard it was called Sonic Prime. But that doesn't mean the entire concept is over. But rather, if I want to make it, I just need to play with the existing story to remove the multiverse plotline, as I still think the base concept is something that could work on its own. Next, let's talk about Mortal Kombat kock-ups, and before anyone asks, no, there is no Season 4. As some of you may know from my community posts and comment replies, I plan to make a feature-length movie cut of the entire series, but not just a simple compilation. No, I'm going back and cleaning up some mistakes, replacing some bad audio, and adding things I thought of post-release. A good example of this would be Wario's cock-up, where I come up with the idea of adding an R to fatality to make it fartality after I put the video out, but I added it in for the Season 3 compilation. However, this will be a big undertaking. Originally I planned to have it done by December 2022, but it would have required too much attention, and now it's just a background project I'll work on between other projects. So there's no release window as of yet. Next up is new projects. I've spoken about Sprite Flicks in the past, and I can confirm the series is still going forward as its own little side series. I want to keep stuff organised going forward, so anything that falls under the Sprite Flicks banner will be put in its own playlist. Anything not classed as Sprite Flicks, I had considered putting into a separate playlist I was going to call Pendragon Plus, but I thought that'd be too broad, so instead I'll be doing my best to make different playlists to fit each series and short I make. With playlists in mind, I also want to talk about future changes coming to the channel. I want to stream more often going forward, mostly on YouTube, but it will be on Twitch too. I don't know if it'll be a scheduled thing or if I'll just wing it as I go, but I will keep all streams up going forward. However, to avoid them cluttering up the animation uploads, I will make all my streams unlisted and put all the VODs into their own playlist. Another new project I want to add to the roster is video essays. The working title for this is I Want to Talk About, because it's the stuff I want to talk about. Be it game reviews, game theories, character analysis, and so on. I already have a few episodes planned out, but still deciding how it should be visually. I don't want it to end up being like Rick's rapid fire reviews, but it was just talking directly to the screen for the most part. On to upcoming projects. I have a few finished shorts that need final touches and will release them as soon as possible, but I will be dropping the schedule of a video every 3 weeks. I will still try to put out at least one video a month, but I'm going to play it more by ear. As silly as it seems, for short animations, I'm writing and animating them myself, and releasing a cock-up every 3 weeks was exhausting and I've nearly burned out multiple times. I'm really thankful for everyone's patience in waiting for me to return. I'm going to strive to make many more projects in the coming years and hopefully not vanish on a multi-month hiatus without warning again. Thanks for watching, I've been Rick, you've been wonderful.